How's it going, everybody? It's Dean here from iGaming, once again bringing you a M21 core draft. Make sure to give the video a like, the channel a follow, and let's jump right in. Okay then, guys. So, pack one, pick one. We've got some excellent cards in the pack. I mean, this is a dream pack to open, right? So you've got the Grasp of Darkness, Capture Sphere, Swift Response, and the Soul Seer. So you're looking at fantastic removal cards in each of the kind of main colors. Green doesn't have that, but in its place, they have the Garrick's Harbinger, which is the first time I've ever pronounced that correctly. And it's too good to pass. I know, right? It's 3 mana, hexproof from black, which has got all of these kind of core removal spells. And because there's nothing else that's really green in the pack, if we were to take this, we would be giving a clear indication that we are in green, right? And there's always one dude holding all the packs. Yeah, I mean, that's why I've started to speak about the picks a little bit more detail, just to kind of, you know, allow us that time and that chance. And now this is a really tricky one. So I do love Reign of Revelation. We're not there quite yet, though. Hunter's Edge, great card. Scorching Dragonfire, even better, I think. But there is one of these Drowsing Pteranodons. Now, the Drowsing Pteranodons, you know, if you get a mono green deck, it can be really powerful, really effective. So I'm not entirely sure. 92% correctly. Brilliant. Cave near Nottingham. What's the Dragon's Cave? So I think I'm going to go Scorching Dragonfire. Just because it's excellent removal. Dragon's Den is a pub. Yeah, there probably is a Dragon's Den pub. Right, so let's go for the Scorching Dragonfire here. I mean, there is a Hunter's Edge as well. There is a Hunter's Edge. You think the Dragon, Michael? Yeah, I agree, my friend. Hope we will anyway. How you doing, Mike? Okay. So, nothing really in the colours that we want here. The Gormad's quite good. It is a really kind of powerful card. Hey, Dean, by the way. It is a powerful card. But do we just want to take the Sky Scanner instead? Like, it kind of helps us get a little bit of everything we want. Ooh. There is a Roaming Ghostlight. The Roaming Ghostlight can keep us quite open. Isn't blue-black's open right now? Yeah, likely, right? I mean, it's only pack 1. Do we go Roaming? I think... I'm not entirely sure. Not entirely sure. I think I like the Roaming Ghostlight. I mean, the Gormad's fine. It's a little bit pricey. Wow, green is wide open here. Drowsing Pteranodon would be what we were passing up. We could take that. Or do we go for the Quirion Dryad? I think the Dryad is slightly better. And we're less likely to see it, right? Yeah. I mean, these two are both great. Great cards. I'm going to take the Dryad. It's a tricky one. It's a tricky one. Okay. So, couple of options. We could even go further into blue or into red. No green is available to us. Can I have your old giant mic? It's the same mic. It's the same mic. It's just upside down. I'm going to go with the Captures here. Yes, I don't know what Matt's up to, actually. I'm surprised he's not been round the... I'm surprised he's not been round. Right, guys, I'm going to take the Pride Morkin. This is where we regret not taking the Hunter's Edge before. Pride Morkin is fantastic in that you get to distribute a counter, and also that creature gains trample, and that trample is really, really powerful. You think it'll wheel? We can hope so. What, the Hunter's Edge? Not sure. Right, so a Nold Sarge... Still pronouncing it wrong, do not you worry. I mean, this is an excellent card. Okay. So the Fierce Empath is a card I've kind of gone down on quite a lot. Search library for a creature card with converted mana cost 6 or greater. I like the Frost Breath and I like the Track Down. Track Down can be really good if we're trying to force through and try and like identify key component cards. Also, it's good in the early game. Looks less floofy. It's because before my mic was like here in front of my face, but now it's at the side. I'm surprised this daybreak charge has gone round. I'm gonna take a vines and not play it. Sarge, but oh wow, who said this was wheeled? Captain. Captain, really? I am surprised that's wheeled. What's weird is since I started watching Dean, I prefer watching overplaying. Really, Dr. T, that's actually really kind of you. Like in a really in a really weird way, which is going to probably stop any sponsorship from Wizards of the Coast. That's actually really kind. Thank you for that. Hope you're learning something. He drafts a lot. I do draft a lot. I love the cultivate here, but I think getting this dinosaur is going to be decent for us. To be fair though, like Tara could probably outplay me. I think the only reason I'm a good player in this game is because I play it so often. I'm not against taking a short sword here, you know. There's lots of creatures that come down, which like, so for example, the Pride Morkin. The Pride Morkin comes down, and then it's kind of like a pointless creature. So stick a short sword on it, and it actually does some work. Wow. Whoever was in black next to me would have been devastated to see that they're missing these two. I mean, we're definitely picking the Primal Might up here, by the way. I'm teaching an English lesson on one monitor and watching in another. Fantastic, Tara. I'm a lecturer, so I do all my teaching after the stream ends. I've got a couple of students actually that pop by. It's quite cool. We're going to take the Primal Might. It's an excellent kill spell, and also with the trigger from the Pride Morkin, like the trample is fantastic. But yeah, passing loads of decent cards here. Could you teach Dean some English too? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Do we just play mono green here? Second Scorching Dragonfire. But I think I mean, the Scourge so far, we've got 2 counters, right? Oh, you teach English to kids in China? I gave up on the... I mean, online teaching is the way to go, right? I think, anyway. I think the Scourge. So do you speak much Chinese yourself? Working from home's nice? I agree. So we're looking for counters here, guys. Oh, wow. So we've got the Mauler. Not a massive fan of the Mauler, in all honesty. For the great commentary, humor, sincerity. Oh, thank you very much. You guys. I think I might take the rain here, you know? Like, we've got an alright amount of creatures, and this is just such an excellent card. And I've paid for the extra art, so we need to use it. Although, having said that, there's a shock there now. Do we just go for the Uprising? So we've got an ordinary dinosaur. We've got Noel Sargely. Will that help with sponsorship? Probably. I think let's go for the Uprising. It's a card that we've not played before. Well, it's a card that we've tried to play before but wasn't very successful. That's good, but I think I like the Cetacean Training. I like the card draw from it. I like the fact it gives more trample. We've got some card draw in the art. We've got a Skimmer. Now, we're not really getting there with flies. It's kind of a different archetype, but it is a decent card. Whenever you attack with 2 or more creatures with flying, draw a card. Wizard sponsorship incoming. I mean, to be fair, we do get sponsored like with the codes and stuff like that. So Wizards do a lot for the channel. Like some people have had some problems with the content creator program. I think you have more problems with the content creator program if you don't stream on Twitch, if you don't play Arena. But me personally, it works for me. I'm gonna take the Wake of the Waves. It's such an excellent card. Like it. You think I should give you roles as promoters? I mean, yeah, why not? Onward Falls. Okay. So a couple of options here. Like, Read the Tides is expensive, but, like, the card draw is fantastic, and return up to 2 target creatures to the owner's hand is brilliant. The Garruk's Gorehorn could be a play, but, like, realistically, what's our curve looking like? It's quite high up. Why you want to give us that? We're taking this. We're taking this. Okay. So this also gives flying, but do we like the Protege for card draw? Let's have another look at what the curve is. I need a 2-drop creature, so I'm going to go for this, I think. Wow, second tides. Frantic inventory, low curve filler. Oh, thank you, Ty. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Like, there's some cards that I don't explain too much. Like this card, I don't really like it, because I think it's slow. So sometimes, like if I've explained it loads of times to chat, I don't put much explanation in. But like when there's new faces, I do try and put a little bit more in as well. And chat, we've just gone 7-0 in the draft. I mean, thank you very much for watching, everyone. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, I'm gonna see you in the next video. Make sure to catch out the Twitch. I mean, Smug to Fairy, this card wins games, right? This card just wins games. Oh no. Who the fought it, chat? Now we have a debate. Do we go for the Larcenist or do we go for the Scourge? I tend to go thinking I want a specific kind of deck. Yeah, I mean that's the problem, right? You need to let yourself kind of draft as widely as possible. Like I sometimes go like 5 picks before I've decided on a direction. I would agree. I think the Scourge is just that little bit better. Jeskai Elder. I mean, this is the second. We've passed 2 shocks and 2. We've passed 2 shocks, 3 swift responses, and 2 Dragonfires. We're gonna take the Elder here. Prowess. Whenever it deals combat damage, you may draw a card if you do discard a card. Fantastic in the early game. Right. Llanowar Visionary. Wow, another swift response. That Boros deck, chat, was wide open. Absolutely wide open. But the Llanowar Visionary is great. It's a 3-drop. It draws us a card. It does absolutely everything that we want it to do. The Maul is good, but now I think we're going to drop in with the Sky Scanner. If memory serves, we didn't pick up a Sky Scanner before, so it fits nicely into our curve as well. Okay. So yesterday, Menguchi was playing a Arcanist when he faced us. But he was in the Izzet deck, so I don't think it's right for us. I think we've got one of these that we might already not play, so I'm going to go with the Titanic Growth. It might be a nice little combat trick. Land? What, for that splash that we're not making? Potentially. We're not playing Rookie Mistake, so I'm just going to annoy somebody by taking this finishing blow, which should not be pick 7. But we kind of guessed that the opponent to our left is playing black, right? Because we passed them 2 excellent black removal spells. So... Colossal Dreadmaw? This deck's looking pretty sick. I think we get rid of the short sword. Frantic Inventory, there's only 1 of, which means it's 2 mana draw a card. So, is this draw a card? That's draw a card. That's draw a card. Oh, we don't do it, do we? Do we go for this? I mean, yeah. Taking removal. This looks like a 7-0 deck. Oh, Weaver, my friends, don't do that to me. The pressure's on. But no, like it's a very strong deck. It is a very, very strong deck. Yeah, we're gonna have to make some cuts though, but we'll see. How many lands do you think we play? Like we need to get our 3-drops down, right? So maybe it is 17. Captain's giving us the R dead. We could have actually picked up. We could have actually picked up some of that red. You know, if we'd have seen this splash land earlier. 2 forward falls, is that too much? Okay. A part of me, you know, might even play some defensive stuff early on. Like, what have we got in the 1-drop? Alright, so let's go with the Frantic Inventory. It is card draw, but like 2 mana draw 1 is a little bit meh. Okay. So we've got counters going on. We've got card draw. I'm excited for this. I'm really excited. What does the What does that Scourge do, by the way? It's not when you draw a card, is it? That's the Corotl, which would have been awesome in this deck. We only have to make 2 cuts. Let's go for it. So I think we're going to be cutting one of these, right? So this works well with drawing cards. I think we're going to get rid of the Colossal Dreadmaw. I think playing the Wake of the Waves down, it is 1 mana more expensive. But like if we get it early on, we can cycle it essentially. Hunter's Edge, Tide Skimmer. But only 14 creatures. Do we need to do something about that? What's the command again, chat? Is it that? Cool. So we don't actually have that many creatures with power. We don't have that many creatures with power 4 or greater. So do we get rid of Garruk's Uprising? Yeah, I'm kind of agreeing with you there, Captain. I'm agreeing with you. I mean, these draws cards. This is an excellent fight spell, That draws us cards, capture sphere. Maybe it's to read the tides that we get rid of. It's expensive. So this put... Wait, how do we get down to this many cards? Did that make a mistake? Do we want to Porculus Vines? So Porculus Vines ups our creature count slightly. And it lets us draw a card in response to blocking something. I kind of like it. Yeah, so chat, I'm going to keep this. I think it's an excellent deck. So let's go for... Let's call it... Smug Counters. And I mean... 7-2. 7-2. Let's go for it. Boom, boom. Before we go any further, I just want to give a huge shout out and a thank you to all of our followers and subscribers over at twitch.tv, where we stream at least 5 days a week, so make sure to come and catch us out. And also a huge thank you to our Patreons who help to financially support the channel and let us make good quality material in reward for some extra hidden behind the scenes access. So make sure to go and catch that out. And if you're willing and able to, please do consider helping us via Patreon. So without further ado, wish us luck and let's jump back into those games. Mr. G backs in round 1. I mean, I'm going to keep this for obvious reasons, but I'm not happy about it. Many lands turret. We do get to discard 1 with this, but getting this down early doors, it's quite important. Like this card wins you the game by itself, and we are on the play as well, so it kind of buys us an extra turn. So I think I'm happy with this. There are going to be some decks, obviously not this one apparently, but there are going to be some decks that would only play out when it enters the battlefield with technically counters. Whenever 1 or more counters put another creature. I mean, let's get this down as an early drop. And we pass. Next turn we go for Teferi's Tutelage. Do we need double blue for anything? We do, don't we? Yeah. So we're going to go for a forest. So lifelink, when it enters the battlefield, if it entered from the graveyard or you cast it from the graveyard, you create a 5/5 black demon creature with flying instead. I mean, that's awesome. Scavenging Ooze. No blocks. They've got to attack in here. It's a great attack. No attack? Wow. Okay, let's go for Teferi's Tutelage. Oppo, we discard a card. I think we're going to discard maybe the island. Oppo mulls for 2. Both lands. And we say no attacks. So no pumps for Oppo just yet. We've got to track down the turn after. Scry 3. It allows us to set up our draws. Sanctum. So this is going to add mana. Oppo, it's in for 2. No blocks. I mean, this is awesome. Do we track down or do we capture sphere this? Do we capture sphere that? I wonder. It's a great point. I think we're fine for now. So let's track down. We don't need any more mana, do we? I think we're fine for mana for the time being. Let's just draw this Sky Scanner. We mull Oppo. We mull their Rise Again. That's excellent to see. Because their Rise Again is really important for them to this dying and bring it back as a 5/5. So we do know how good the Rise Again is. So what are we looking at next turn? We're looking at a Sky Scanner to draw more. Drowsing Tea, excellent card. And then I think Oppo is going to start eating their graveyard. Tessian Training. Okay. Okay. They eat the Gorehorn, and they're attacking for 5. Decent attack. Okay. So we get to mill them. The Grub. I forgot how that song started. Right, so that's got Trample, right? So I would like the Sky Scanner, but I think I'm gonna throw in the Capture Sphere. I'm gonna do it now because they could have Ranger's Guile. And we say no attacks. Nice. Oppo gets to ramp a little bit. $20 cards left in the graveyard for Oppo. Cultivate. I mean, that's going to thin them even more. Beautiful to see. Beautiful to see. We probably do throw the Scourge in front of the Tyrannodon this turn, I think. Pride Morkin. Ah, no. Okay, so the Pride Morkin gives it Trample. Not what we want to see. I think I'm going to trade these off. So we go down to 9. We get to mull them a little bit more. Nice to see. And let's go for the Nold Sarge. Gives us a blocker for the Tyrannodon. And we'll play the island and pass. Go, go, go. So yeah, quite a tricky situation we've got ourselves into. It's a little bit of a race between Oppo killing us and us milling them out. The Colossal Dreadmaw is excellent for them. It's got Trample, remember. Archfiend Vessel. Trade these off here, I think. I mean, we've kind of got to here. And it's going to be GG's. It's going to be GG's, I think. Let's go Sky Scanner. Hunter's Edge is nice to see. We can play this for a 3/3. Play it for a 3/3. Or next turn, we can just play it for a 6/6 if we survive. Yeah, let's go for that. Let's go for that. So we're going to be taking a minimum here, a minimum of 6. Okay, so we get that and that. Nice to see. We go down to 1 damage, unless Oppo's got that Ranger's Guile, which we kind of predicted that they might have. And it looks like they have. No, okay. We go down to 1. Can we do it? Can we do it? They get to get some life. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Very nerve-wracking, right? Very nerve-wracking. So it looks like Oppo's not got anything in hand. Okay. So what can we do? Like, we just play this for a 6 and pass. Boom. No attacks. Just in case they've got a pump here. We're willing to trade both. Oppo's adding that extra mana. And they've got 7 cards left. It looks like they've got a kill spell. Eliminate. Wow. GG's, Oppo. GG's. That was an excellent game. I mean, we take 3 damage. And what a shame. We just didn't have enough. We just didn't have enough. Game 2. Now let's see if we can make this deck like come to fruition here. So we've got. Do we like this? We are going first. We've got a 2-drop, which could be important. I mean, we would have liked a 3rd mana. Like probability says that we do draw into something in the next 3 turns. So I'm going to keep. I mean, you've got to go with stats, right? You've got to go with stats here. Especially if we've got a 2-drop. I mean, I would have loved a 3rd mana. But let's, fingers crossed. I can't believe Oppo had that Illuminate then. That was the one card that would have won it. Taps land? Do we play creature or do we just go tap land? Let's go tap land. Let's make sure we can get into the things that we want. I mean, we can play the Sky Scanner, which would mean that we would lose a potential trigger for the Teferi's Tutelage. Oppo with the opt there. Yeah, I'll probably jump over to Ham after the stream. He's a lovely guy. Like, really lovely. King Glidemaster. Nice. Okay. So, because of that, I think we're going to play the Dryad down. Try and pump this up as much as we can. Boom. So, what it would have been good, it would have been good for us to have played the Dryad, and it would have been good to play the Glidemaster and then the Dryad. But, you know, you can't always do that. Right, so. I kind of like the Glidemaster and attacking. Let's go for that. Is Cap here? I think he's chilling in the background. Boom. I mean, we don't mind trading off the Glidemaster. It's not essential for us. If we can keep the advantage on with the Dryad, I mean, that would be good. Okay, giving that flying. Attacks him for... I mean, I'm happy to trade these. I'm happy like that. Good stuff. Just checking. Make sure that everything is well. Right. Shame this doesn't pump with a Hunter's Edge. We could go Capture Sphere. Visionary is nice. I mean, we're not Capture Sphereing a Wall of Ruins, right? I think we're going to go for a Visionary. We're going to draw. Island. And no attacks. You had a question, but you forgot? What? Who was Ramius? Great question, actually. Great question. So we've got the Roaming Ghostlight. Oppo's obviously trying to get this to work. Teferi's Tutelage. I mean, I kind of guess we've got to, right? Put the 1/1 counter on it. We get to draw. Oh, the Pride Morkin's nice. And discard. What are we discarding here? Pride Morkin? Do we discard the Pride Morkin? I mean, it feels bad. Sky Scanner is good for the card draw. Capture Sphere is excellent. I mean, all the other cards are fantastic. Wow. I can't believe I'm finding myself doing that. But never mind. I'm going to play out the Sky Scanner. 15 lands. Never fails. Text back. You racked up your 15 wins. I mean, that's awesome. Good going. Good going. We're saying no attacks here. We're currently drafting. We're playing with 17 lands this time. Secure the scene on the tutelage. What? That's illegal. You're not allowed to do that. Dear Lord. Do we go Capture Sphere on the makeshift battalion? Absolutely ridiculous. I can't believe it. I kind of like the Cetesian training, but maybe on the Sky Scanner? We just attack him with all. Boom. Oppo's down to 12. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's because you do the unfollow thing, right? See, that's a downside of it. That's a downside of it. I mean, we've got Hunter's Edge. No roaming Ghostlight this time. I do kind of like the Hunter's Edge on the... so the Land Noir Visionary Hunter's Edge on the Veteran. Does that work? Actually, let's keep that back. Let's keep that back. Let's go Hunter's Edge on the Sky Scanner, killing the Veteran. And yeah, let's volley in with these two. I mean, Oppo's got to start making some blocks soon, right? This is probably going to be the Wall of Ruins. Beautiful. And play down the island. I mean, we're doing bits even without the Teferi's tutelage here, right? You're playing Custom Brew Team of Tempo with big nasty creatures. Oh, wow. Sounds a bit scary. Feat of Resistance? 100% Feat of Resistance here. No? Okay, interesting. If Oppo plays something big down, we have got the Roaming Ghostlight. We turn it to one target non-spirit creature, by the way. Another Tempered Veteran there. Harbinger. I mean, this seems good, right? We're going to keep this in hand. And I think we're going to... I mean, Oppo can't block this, so let's plow in. I think this is our first win, chat. Harbinger. Harbinger. Always forget how that song ends. Beautiful. And then we play the Harbinger. And yeah, Oppo's in trouble. We've got 6 damage in here for starters. We're not going to give him the GGs, though. We don't want to be over-presumptuous. I need to Discord you some stuff, including my PhD. Yeah, you do, Dr. T. Please. Please do. Okay, so game 3. We have 1 win, 1 loss. We're against Zed for Gabba. Oh, chat, we're pained again. Like, do we... If we keep this and it, like, pans out, we're absolutely... What do we do? Keep, Captain? I think I keep. I mean, this deck, this hand is like... All it needs is 1 more land, right? And it's a gamble I think we're willing to take. We've got both of our mana, which is excellent. These are probably my least 2 favourites out of all 3 of the manas. We're going to pass. We're going to play a 1-1 Scourge. We could have it as a Primal Might. Oh, chat. Chat. What is going to happen here? Let's go. 1-1 Scourge. Teferi's tutelage on turn 2. And then we are going off. Watchdog. Okay, interesting. Teferi's tutelage. Do we discard the Pride Morkin? The Pride Morkin buffs this and that. Sky Scanner's nice in the air. This is just a big body. Visionary draws us. I mean, it's probably the Sky Scanner. I don't like the fact it's a Sky Scanner. Ooh, 2 excellent cards there. No attacks. The Sanctum and Basri's Solidarity. 2 great uncommons. Oh, the film Red October. Interesting. Okay. Mill Oppo. Mill Oppo. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, this is the song you guys don't like. Hey, Sai. Welcome back, buddy. How are you, my friend? You've, Sai, you missed it this morning. There's a YouTube video coming out, and it was absolutely sensational. We were playing goblins, and we tried to reduce down the number of lands as much as we could, and we ended up going down to 11 lands, and we were still winning games. Put on a non-Hydra creature, so we put it on this. it was ridiculous. Like, yeah. I'm gonna say no attacks. We can get in with a Primal Might next turn. It's gonna cause a little bit of issue. So Basri's Acolyte. So 1/1 on that. 11 lands and yeah. Well, it was. Sorry, did I say goblins? I meant it was more less goblins, more mono red burn. But you know what? We were still doing things. Beautiful. Right. So Then it fights a type creature you don't control. Do we do this for 3? Or do we go for the Llanowar Visionary? I think I want to get rid of the Alpine Watchdog here. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. We're going to get this to fight this. Nice. And then do I just offer these with Oppo? I think I do, right? Because it's 8 damage at the end of the day. It's a good little trade-off for them. They gain 2 life. But now we've got a 3-2 Pride Morkin that tramples. We've got a Harbinger. We've got the Visionary. We've got the Jeskai Elder. Recommend playing with 15, 16 lands, though. Yeah, no, definitely. Like, you're doing great. Doctor put me on the Gabapentin. Ooh, that should help. That should help the Pains a lot more. That should be really effective. I like the Visionary here. I kind of want to do 2 things. But I want to play this down. So I think I'm going to go Visionary and draw. Mill Oppo out. Couple of lands there, maybe. We're going to try and hit with this. I think they're going to keep for the Solidarity. Oppo's down to 14. I mean, the Sanctum of Calm Waters pretty much kills Oppo, right? Vision for mana? Yeah, Visionary for mana. Tempered Vet. I mean, this is looking like a nice Solidarity, right? Oppo is in for 7 here. Nothing we can do about that. Nothing we can do about that. Do we mill Oppo for... Do we mill Oppo for 12? No, 6. Discard a card? Probably going to be this. Oh, wow. Captain Ahab's gone. Some excellent cards have just been discarded there. We can't get the win by playing that. So let's go for the Populous Vine. And we will say no attacks. We don't have to attack in here. We're going to try and mill Oppo out, which we can do in a couple of turns, I think. We're going to give up everything here. Oppo attacks in with all, perhaps? Okay, seems good. Seems good. So I'm going to trade off. I mean, they could have another Basri's Solidarity, right? Do we think they've got that? If they have, fair play to them. Yeah, they have. Look at that. Oh, no, Feat of Resistance. That's fine. Feat of Resistance is fine, I think. Green. Boom. Mill Oppo. Oppo's got 6 cards left, so can we do it? We're going to get the Thornwood Falls down. We could go Harbinger and Elder. That would give us the blocks. I think we've got to, right? I think we've got to. Couple of trades going to be made here. Oh, the Basri's a sorcery? Is it really? Is it really? Right, let's go for the blocks. Boom. No. You're kidding me. We didn't get there? Can I not cast this on that? Can we win it, chat? Can we get there? Can we get there? Land. GG's? It looks like a GG's for me. Siege Striker. Boom. So you can't use training. You can't cast training on another creature that's not yours. So round 4, 2 wins, 1 loss. We're against Super Brocky. Felt my anxiety fill up in that last game. You and me both, brother. You and me both. I mean, yeah. I mean, we have to keep this, right? This is a fantastic hand. Shame we don't have tutelage, but we can't always draw it. You're waiting for the 0-3? I think it's called Porculus Vine. But you're going to tell me it's not pronounced like that, right? Portcullis Vine? Have you an Ultimate Ratio been discussing tournaments? Not yet. I was actually completely forgot about it. I don't know. I'll drop him a message. I'll drop him a message. I do need to do that. Or if you speak to him before I do, get him to drop me a message, and that's perfectly fine. We can fix something up. I'd like that actually. I like doing like more like streamer stuff. Nothing in blue for us that we can cast. So I'm going to play the Visionary. It gives us a blocker for this. It lets us draw a card. Nice. And then next turn, we're probably going to go for the Tide Skimmer. You're both asking me to grab the other? Oh, that's fine. I'll drop him a message. I'll drop him a message. Portcullis. Is that just off the... That's just off Dover, right? I like Tide Skimmer here. It gives us a potential block. I mean, the question is, does Oppo have Opt? I don't think they do. Let's attack him with both. Oppo's down to 16. Only 0-4 power cuts. Stop it. Don't jinx us. Don't jinx us. Oh, Fraxter again with the absolute bobs. Right, so I kind of like getting the flyer down. So that next turn we can start drawing cards. Should we go for it? Let's go for the flyer. Let's draw ourselves a card. Roman Ghostlight is awesome. So I'm going to go Pride Morkim. And I'm going to hit up with a counter here. And I'm going to hit him for 5. We've got a blocker on the ground. Has Oppo got something for 1 black mana? What have they got for 1 black? Interesting. Yeah, it's the best of 1 draft tech. We've got a really good hit ratio on it, and we kind of we're quite stable with our gem count. So, you know, if it's producing YouTube content, I mean, it works for us, right? It works for us. Oppo can't really attack in here, I don't think. I mean, if they... Wow. Okay. Yikes. Really? The Fairy's Tutelage, I mean... Do we go to Fairy's Tutelage, or do we just go face here? Roaming Ghostlight could be good. Like, Roaming Ghostlight and just plow through? Then again, what are they down to? 27. I kind of like leaving this up for the Singer. The thing is, if I hit the Ghostlight, I'm going to go Ghostlight because it pumps up this Dryad. And we're going to return this to their hand. And I'm just gonna smash through, I think. What have we got? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We've got lethal. Draw a card. I mean, we're gonna lose a mana there, but yeah. Good hit there. I mean, we're keeping the Visionary alive. Okay. Don't mind if I do. Oppose with their draw. Beautiful. Is this the win? We can do Glide Master and make something fly as well. So Oppo can't really attack in with this. We've got 3 flies that Oppo needs to deal with. They could attack in... GG's. Essentially, right? I mean, they weren't dead, but it wasn't looking good for them. We'll take that win. Okay, so round 5, we've got 3 wins, 1 loss. We're against Izzy Nazaki. Ooh, I don't think we've played against before. I mean, it's not the best keep, but I think we do keep it, right? The Sanctum itself can help us to buy into the creatures we need. We've got a wave where you could just kind of sit in. We can also discard it to draw. No, put one of them into your hand and one into the graveyard. Interesting. Okay, probably won't need to buy into that though. Let's go for the Dryad. I mean, it could give us something to do on turn 3, I guess. Did Tom Petty pass away? I didn't realise that. Completely oblivious to that, chat. Seasoned Hallerblade. So we need to get the Dryad up to a big enough amount in order to effectively block it. So we could do the cycle here. Could do the cycle, or we go and draw a card. I think we're going to draw a card. Let's go with this Tessian Training. Oppo needs to be hitting their triggers. Oh, really? 2017? I didn't realise that. I honestly did not realise that. Right. We're going to say no attacks. So do we go for the Tide Skinner here? Or do we go for the Sanctum? Enforce is good. Oppo hits in for 4 here. We'll take it. No? That was a free attack, Oppo. Oppo, my friend. Right, so. I'm going to go Tide Skinner. Nice. And we'll say no attacks. You thought Sanctum there, Captain? Any particular reason why? I mean, I don't know what was right, what was wrong. So I kind of like next turn, we could go for the Pride Morkin and then flip the Waker of Waves. Pegasus means that they can start tapping things down. Wow, no attacks. I thought that was Oppo didn't attack, or was I see. I mean, the thing is about getting rid of this, like, as silly as it sounds, we're 1 mana off. I'm going to go for the Sanctum. Going to get the Pump. Or has Oppo got a removal spell for the Dryad? I think they might have Scorching Dragonfire or Shock. Love that high note. Oppo's being passive. I can see that. Right. Oh, is this only creatures? Whenever you cast a spell? Oh, it got the counter. It got the counter. No attacks. Okay. Would that be wrong? Playing the Sanctum out when I said? I don't think it's wrong. I don't know if it's right. I don't think it's wrong. If you do discard a card. I mean, we'll take that 3. I'm so surprised. So surprised about this. Still caught the stream. How's it going, Matt? Oh, no. They got the Brash Taunter. Yikes. Do we draw a card? I think we don't, right? Or we can do, I guess. Let's take that action. Let's draw a card. Okay, let's get rid of the Pride Morkin. We play down a land. How are you going, brother? How's work been treating you? Still busy, I assume. Still busy, I assume. And they're going to start fighting things off, aren't they? No attacks? Or do I just send with this? Do I just send with the Dryad now? Like, it feels right. Indestructible. No, they just blank that, right? So no attacks. I mean, it has got trample. Right. Waker of Waves next turn. Nice. Yikes. Yeah, Matt, we played a mono red burn deck, and we tried to manipulate the system so we can play as fewer lands as possible. We ended up going down to ended up going down to 11 lands and we're still winning games. Wait, what? You stream 7 p.m. till midnight on Wednesdays? Are you in the Discord, Lennon? Are you having a look at my schedule? I was going to. I decided not to. I need to change that. It's just that we you know, where did you find that then? Oh, is it down below? I need to change it. We were gonna do that. Because like viewership's a lot better. Like, well, Wednesday's our least viewed day on the channel. So I was gonna do that, but I decided not to. Waco Race comes down. Yeah, I'll change that today. Would be nasty business streaming till midnight then starting at 7 a.m. Well, to be fair, I stay up till midnight, so it's not that bad. Like, what do I do here, chat? Like, how do I beat this taunter? How do I beat it? Dryad in? I kind of guess. But it's dealing damage to me though, right? It deals 5 damage to me. We're just trading off. We're literally just trading off. Like, I'll deal 4 damage through. And then it'll deal... It's dealt damage. It deals that much damage to target opponent. I kind of guess they're attacking with both. Because this has got vigilance, right? You get one back? How do I get one back? So we deal 5. They deal 4. Need to exile it? I mean, it can... Yeah, I need to exile it. We haven't got any exile. You need 8 hours sleep before the screaming in my head stops. Yeah, brother. I mean, like, I normally have about 6.5 hours sleep. I bought a tabletop sim on stream. Wanted to test it with somebody. Oh, Fraxter. We will have to play. We'll have to play it at some point, bro, because it's pretty decent. It's not the worst costed thing in the world either. Okay, so we're gonna let's take action. Discard a card. Seems good. So we go for the Roaming Ghostlight and then just get the Taunter back to their hand. They're going to have to start tapping things now. They're going to have to tap something. Get the Taunter back to their hand. Yeah, no, it is good, Fraxer. It is good. Like, I play with Bandit every... I mean, they need to be attacking the Wake of the Waves here. I play with Bandit every... When do I play with Bandit? Every Sunday? Every Sunday. Right, chat. Let's go in with all. I mean, we need to get rid of these little cards out of hand because we've only got a 2-turn clock. Like, they'll kill us in 2 turns. And it's not good. This is a nice little chilled vibes. I like it. Deals 1 damage to Fates. Seems good. We'll play the Vines. Yeah, the song is nuts. I like it. Let's add it. Add it. Right, now can we get the win? Rash Taunter. Completely irrelevant here. Like, do we get through? Onward Falls doesn't do it for us. Take action. You're joking me. Really? You're joking me. Alright, can someone do the maths here, chat? Did we get the win? Do we get the win? So if we attack in. So we're attacking with 3 in the air, right? So Oppo's at 6. We're attacking with this. And so we need to deal 6 damage. They can block with 3 there. 4, 5, 6, 7. So they can mute that. We'd have to attack him with everything. These don't have trample. So essentially, if we attacked him with this, and we attacked him with this, all they would have to do is block this with this. They would go down to 4. They would go down to 1 damage. We can't win. Hope it's lethal or he misses. So it's definitely not lethal. But, you know, let's go for it. Don't you die to Taunter? Yeah, we died to Taunter, but they might miss block. They might block incorrectly. I mean, it's a complete shame. This Taunter card is ridiculous. Yeah, there we go. They got the correct cues there. That's all they have to do. Actually, no, they have to block Nold. They have to block Noel Sargely. There we go. GG's. What a shame, chat. What a shame. You don't need to do the math here? Hope it's lethal or he misses? Yeah, 100% correct. GG's. Chat, that card is the real deal. That card is the real deal. It completely... I mean, look, they had nothing on board. We would have won that in 2 turns if they hadn't had that card. Okay, so round 6. We're 3 wins, 2 losses. And let's hope we're against Zeus. And I'm sure we play against Zeus at least once a day. Right, so we'll keep this. We've got a turn 3 play. Primal Might, testing chain. We've got lots of stuff there. We've got a little bit of card draw. Getting down the Harbinger early doors is good. I want to build your paper commander deck in Steam too. Ooh. He's a Goblin too, yeah, as well. Goblin too. I mean, what can you do? Okay, so we're playing Rakdos. Oppo with just a normal, bog standard Goblin there. I was going to go for track down, but I think let's get the Dryad down. Are you Goblins? Mine's Dragon, big artifact creatures, nice. So I'm assuming you've got the new one from M21 in there, right? Cage Zombie. Okay. So an interesting one here. We could get the Harbinger down. X-Proof against Black is the real deal. Or we could go for a Primal Might. Well, I think I'm going to go for the Harbinger. Get the big body down. Perforus as commander to sneak them all in. Nice. I like that idea. Maybe your Nold Sarge attack cost you the game. Did at least 3 additional damage. Yes. Yes, Showide, I think, like, reflecting back on that, that was probably a miss kick there. I mean, we did try to force more damage through. But you're correct. It would have done 3 damage to us. Yeah, because then we'd have had the 3 in the air, right, for the next turn. I think you're right about that. I think you're right. Terror of the Peaks was too expensive. Oh no, not Terror of the Peaks. Sorry. Is it the new dragon that can't attack unless you've got a certain amount of artifacts? Is that true? Okay, so Fetid Imp. Then it fights. I don't like the fighting bit about it. Do we just give it this testing training? Very disappointing. I mean, we could do this, draw into another mana, I guess. Obviously tapped wrong there. I like all of these things. Probably not the Sanctum, but I do like the Capture Sphere. Let's draw that. Do we just get rid of the Fetid Imp? Do we just get rid of the Fetid Imp? I think we do. Get rid of the Fetid Imp, deal 3 damage. You accidentally ordered the Japanese misprint? Oh, Japanese printed card? But that's quite cool though. You know, if you remember what it is. Just stumbled across a good PC on Marketplace. I mean, I've never bought anything off Facebook Marketplace. Is it a safe thing to do? Is it all right? We are going to be taking some damage here off Oppo. Actually, no, we're not actually, because if they block this, they have to pump. Well, they have not pump, but they have to give it Death Touch. We deal 3 damage. Drawing a card. I think that's fine. I think it's fine. It's fine if you trade in the human organs. So you're saying it's not that safe? Oh, what can I do? Look at that many cards. You may reveal a creature. Wow, that's awful. How did we whiff so badly there? And they've gone to the bottom of our graveyard as well now, right? Yeah, I'm fairly sure it's all good. Had a few people buy from there and they thought it was fine. Okay. As long as you're not trading with a Nigerian bank manager. Yeah. Okay. So taking 4 damage here. Now let's see if Oppo plays something big. Like a 5-drop from Oppo would be awesome. Nothing, really? Oh, this feels bad. I'm going to try and attack him. We've got capture, see if they've got anything that flashes in. It's probably the Masquerade guy, right? Masquerade guy flashes in, blocks and pumps? No? Okay. Made this into a 3? Has Oppo got, like, Dragonfire or something? Warm welcome to any new viewers today, by the way. Welcome, welcome. Make sure to come and make yourself known. Very friendly community. For the most part. I mean, they usually eliminate on the 1-1 instead of my 3-3 that pumps. I'm kind of okay with that. Some sort of fight spell? Okay, nice. Nice, understandable. Oppo gets in for 2. Now, presumably we just capture sphere this, right? I've got no interest in fighting that at all. One of the first songs I sang in public? Ah, that's nice. We've got a nice little that's like Malefic Scythe. Chat, we're in trouble. We actually are in trouble. Yikes. Don't sacrifice it yet. Don't sacrifice it yet. Don't sacrifice it. Just trust me. Oppo gets in for 3. We're in trouble. I mean, do we go Diplodocus? I mean, Pride Morkin could that would be a 3. That would be a 3-2, a 4-3. I mean, what I think I'm going to do here, I'm going to play down Knowles Barkley. And then I'm going to let them attack him. They're going to steal this and go in for 5. And I'm going to block this. And then I'm going to, when they reattach the Scythe onto this, I'm going to hit him with a Primal Might. Assuming they haven't got a kill spell in the hand. If they've got a kill spell in their hand, we lose. GG's. I mean, chat, what are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do? Oh, it only gets +1, +2, +2, +2. Stop it. Brilliant. I mean, Oppo, you just need to attack him with both. Yikes. That's trample as well, by the way. Don't forget the trample. Why are you doing all these things? I mean, GG's. GG's. Could I get a cheeky win? Can I get a cheeky win, chat? No, I can. Well, not a win, but like I'm not dead. Dead? Not dead. They've made the mistake. They made a mistake by moving the Scythe over. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Now they just sacrifice it and win. So GG's. I mean, we tried to fight back, chat. We tried to fight back, but it wasn't meant to be. Next turn, we would have played the Ornithopter Dinosaur down, or whatever it is. And would have, yeah, blocked again. See if we can draw anything from the Sky Scanner. What a complete shame. Okay then, guys. So to wrap up the YouTube video, we got 3 wins and sadly 3 losses. We had such high hopes for the deck. I think one of the issues is we didn't get Teferi's tutelage out as consistently as we wanted to. But in the games that we did, it was so impactful. The card draw is just phenomenal, especially when we mixed it with the rain card and we were milling Oppo out for 6 cards a turn. I mean, I think we also had the Sanctum down there as well, but we didn't pick it soon enough. We got it in pack 3, which meant that we was building around this counter synergy, which never really paid off. If we got the Clotl, that would have been awesome. But anyway, I'm going to wrap up the video here. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and catch me on Twitch at least 5 days a week. And I've been Dean, and I'll catch you guys later.